Welcome back to Molly Image. If this is your first time, hi, my name is Rashay. I'm a lover of fashion, the business of fashion. I'm also a little obsessed with vintage. Today is my first sourcing day in Philly, and I went to Bazaar Thrift, which was a little bizarre because I walked in and just as I did a little swoop with my camera, just so I like to give you an idea of the layout of the place, and someone took offense to it. The cashier, clerk, etc. So then there was like a little weird energy. I guess I'm not supposed to film in there. So I only got a few clips where I could. Um, and so I will just go into the come thrift with me, show you the parts that I could film, and then I'll come back here and I'll show you what I got. So here we are at Bargain Thrift Store. I think I said Bazaar. It's Bargain. This clip almost got me thrown out just to walk in. I think the store attendant thought I got her in the clip, or they just don't want filming in general. But I popped my camera back out. This is the back. They do have a mix of almost everything you could find in your house, just to give you a layout. But then I went to see if I could find any of the 2024 trends, starting out with metallics. I found two metallic jeans. The gold was a little worn. I did like the metallic on the blue, but I'm more looking for leather metallic. I saw this very fluidy metallic silver. I loved the shine on this. However, it was made from a very thin, very cheap material, so I had to pass on this. Moving back to the store, this vintage sweater, I like the little pistachio popping out. This is on the lower end of the vintage. They have a vintage section that they did price up, but I'm just going through. Nothing is really jumping out at me. I liked this little striped sweater to Jessica Simpson, I think, but the material didn't feel great. So not a lot jumping out at this store. Just general everyday items, that you can get at retail anyway. I'm looking for, something dynamic vintage. This was a cute one by Alfred Dunner with a built-in chain. But yeah, so just making a quick walk through to see the pieces that I could definitely style. This is another vintage sweater. It is a longer line, but I did like the shoulder pads and the color of it. Just went through and picked up, looked through these homeware items. That was a good dish. I should have taken it. Now this is their vintage section, where the prices got a little higher in the designated vintage area. I love this little cropped. I think there was a spot on it, but this would have looked really good with jeans. It was $14. Still playing with homeware stuff. Those are really cute. I contemplated taking one home, but back to the vintage section. Prices just got a little higher in here. Found me some silver, but that was $12. I'm sure I could find it somewhere else at a lower price. Love this vintage little sweater, $15. This I absolutely love. This gave me Loewe vibes. This vintage 1970s jacket again was really stand out. This was $20. So the vintage section, they definitely priced up a lot more, because we saw the basic items or the more newer items were around $4 for tops. So now we're in skirts. That was $15. Even the vintage skirts were quite priced up. I mean, they're still not high in the sense of high, but they were priced up compared to the store. Love this 70s dress as well, $25, which isn't bad for that dress, to be honest. But yeah, still not a lot of things that were really jumping out at me. I tried looking for polo. They only had this little boxy one, which it didn't pull me in at all. This is my powder blue or baby blue. Again, I could find that at a better price. And then I just went through and tried to go into the color. So since I couldn't find any of the styles that are trending, I decided let me zone in on the colors for the season. So that's why I just decided now. Luckily, they're color coded, so it was easy to do that. But so far
I'm not having much luck in this store with the pieces that they have. But it all depends. For stores like this, you know, if it's basic that they have, then it's just your basic store. I'm just not looking for basic right now. So yeah, just making my way through and seeing what they have. So I only picked up two things, which is still good. Picked up two things and that's it.
So the first thing that I got, I did take this long vintage sweater. It is a turtleneck, but because it's so big, it won't like really suck to my neck, which, you know, I'll work with it to be nice and droopy. And this is by Bazio. It feels nice and soft. I love the feel of it. It is 50% lamb's wool, 40% Angora, and 10% nylon. So it does have like a nice soft feel, but it has a little weight to it as well. So I'm looking forward to style this oatmeal-y color. I love that it has shoulder pads. And I also love these little pockets here. I will definitely put styling here for now. I'll just throw in the styling section on the side. But yeah, so this I just thought would be a nice casual sweater. You can wear this with leggings or jeans or flares or skirt. It all depends on how I feel on the day. Could also belt it. I'm not so sure, but I really loved just, you know, how relaxed this is. And you know, it's, even though it's vintage, it does have a modern feel, and that's how I like to wear my vintage, in a modern way. Like, rethink it, you know, not necessarily do 80s how they did it in the 80s. So this is the first thing that I got. So although there wasn't a lot to choose from, I was very excited when I found this. I've been looking for a Loewe Dupe. It's a little more pastel, but it's spring, so pastels is perfect. We do have that little light blue, we have the little light yellow, which are trending all in here, but it definitely gave me a Loewe sweater type vibe. So yeah, so this was a fun find in the middle of everything else, and these two weren't so high priced. If you watch It Come Thrift with me, we noticed that the vintage section was a little higher priced than the regular section, so they do appreciate vintage, which is good. But I was able to grab two fun things. This one is by Brand New, and it is made in USA. Not so brand new, definitely a nice early 90s sweater. I'm thinking this, yeah, but looking forward to adding this to my closet. So it was a short thrift trip. I'm gonna continue feeling my way. I'm not sure if I recommend that one for my fellow Philly viewers, just because, you know, a little attitudinal tension in that space. It didn't feel very comfortable to thrift in, and just the overall pieces that are available. I'm not sure I could recommend it for that either, but I love places that have a little homeware, a little this. The vintage homeware stuff are also really high priced. So but yeah, that's the first of many to come, I'm sure. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section what look was your favorite, what piece is your favorite as well. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love for you to join the family. And if you did like this video, please give it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.